Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the second part of my playthrough through the Mega Man Legacy Collection. If you guys are here for the first time, hello, my name is Jeremy, and this is actually different from my normal look yet again. I know I only put on the holiday outfit for a week, but I decided, hey, it's time for something different. And so, here I am, decked out in Mega Man colors. All the way down to the helmet, because I totally didn't spend like an hour spriting this, getting mad every time I didn't get it right, but that aside, well, yeah. Anyways, really wish I, would have gotten this right sooner, but it's fine. Sprite edits are what I live for, I guess. Anyways, to get back to where we left off, one thing I do realize, I did not beat the Yellow Devil at the end of this Wily stage. Oh lord. I hate these guys. Bloodthirsty, ever-loving killers. Oh yeah. If I get stuck between the two of these little robots here, I'm gonna be really mad. You know, I never quite understood why they kept the points counter in the Legacy Collection version of this game. Because, I'll be so honest with you, I don't think it does a blasted thing. Other than waste my, time. Or, not waste my time. Waste my opportunities to get, weapon energy. Oh, this little gem. Wow, I made that surprisingly fast that time. Alright, so... Can I magnet beam through blocks? I don't remember. I think it's worth a try, and I nearly fell to my death. That wasn't very nice. No, I can't magnet beam through blocks. Nor can I jump up on top of that. Unfortunately, it seems like it's gonna be a skip on the item pickup. Of course. Because item jumping at me from one side of the screen because I decided to stop for a couple of moments is just what I needed today. Pretty sure Gutsman's weapon goes through walls, so if I can just pick it up. Magnet beam. Switch over to Gutsman's weapon. Maybe get a little... Can't get momentum here. I forgot I can do that. How in the world am I supposed to reach that? I'm guessing the lack of ability to switch while the magnet beam is active. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I completely forgot. If anyone watching right now is photosensitive in any way, you feel free to leave because the NES Mega Man games are very flash heavy, especially the first one. And I do not want to kill anybody. As well as being flash heavy, they are also very... The first one is just not super fun. This room. This one's just annoying. I forgot I can't change weapons on a ladder because it changes me back into my laser state thing. Dang it. And also, why does falling... Okay. Do the weapon energy pickups respawn? Yes, they do. I nearly died because I needed a weapon energy pickup. Well, time to nearly die again. That was close. I'm glad I can go back and forth here, because genuinely, this game scares me a little bit. Anyways, fun fact, if you don't have enough magnet beam energy, I don't think you can make it out of this room. I shouldn't have let go in the height of my jump. And, yep, this is what I live for. Did I? Is there any way I could have dodged that bullet there? Other than dying on the spike? Or dying on another spike? No. There's just no way I can avoid that. That's fine enough, I guess. Whatever. These annoying ballistic missiles just will not die. Or leave me alone, for that matter. At least it gives me additional health for when I get into this room and get unlucky enough to get shot by a platform. Why do the platforms need bullets? Just have platforms and bullets. I don't think that combining the two is necessary. Can you get down here? I know your flight path is randomized, but dear gosh, dude, oh my. Can't get you from here. Yep. That was silly of me for trying. Not just that, but I also got hit by a bullet. So... Anyways, thank you for finally letting me on. This is irritating. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Doesn't seem like it's happening. Getting hit makes me intangible to these enemies. I didn't know that, but now that I do know that, I hate that. You know, I had made this thing in my head where I really didn't want myself to use the rewind feature, like at all, because of the fact that I thought it was kind of cheaty, as in like, I thought it was wrong to rewind after I screw up, because, you know, there is a life system for a reason. But in the first game, I feel like that's kind of necessary. Because this game is so unbelievably ridiculous. Huh. Anyways. Did you like that little bit of music at the beginning of the stream? Because I went into the in-game music player and played it because I thought the title music would get a tiny bit annoying. And honestly, I was right. I don't like the title music of this game either. Let me climb down, grab the weapon energy, avoid the platform, and wow. Anyways. No, I hope I realize one day that using this weapon while short hopping will solve all my problems. Today is unfortunately not that day. Back down the hole I go. Well, fair enough, I guess. This game terribly annoys me. I gotta be completely honest with you. I just made a realization that not the, don't move it, shrink it. There we go. I'm just gonna pop this in the top, sure, or maybe the bottom right? I'm not sure. There we go. I think that looks good. It at least helps, helps y'all see the screen a bit better. Because games like Mega Man do tend to take up the whole screen a lot of the times. I realize that this is kind of taking a while, but I mean, I'm sorry about that. Kind of just the way things happen, you know? There we go. Just kind of adjusted myself to the top right of the screen. Kinda stinks that I saved this until later, because in all honesty, I didn't want to come back. You know what? No, I'm not going back and collecting more weapon energy. There we go. Oh my gosh, that was so annoying. Don't make me fall down there. I will cry. Oh boy. This again. So it's cool with y'all if I die at any point, if I just kinda re-roll the fight back to the beginning, because genuinely I really don't want to do this. Or replay that whole level just to die again. And again. Wait a minute, if I die here, do I have any more lives? Like, does the 0th life count as a life? Yes, it does. Okay. Wow, that may have saved my hide a little bit. What weapons do I have here again? Or in this game again? There's the Magnet Beam, Firestorm, Ice Slasher, Cut Boomerang, Guts Arm. I forget the name of Electman's weapon, and Hyper Bomb. That's it. Okay. Just going back to the Mega Buster, because I wanted to see if I had a time-stopping weapon or anything like in Mega Man 2, of which I do not. And he takes a single portion of health at a time, so... Meanwhile, he does massive amounts of health to me. Nice thing is, I'm 3 for 3 on hits so far. I am also using the Turbo Fire button that I assigned to Y for the for this fight, simply for the sake that well, not specifically this fight, just for this gameplay, I guess. Jump, jump, jump straight into a bullet. Well, let's see if I can get all the way back to the beginning of this fight. I really wish I had the charge shot in this fight, by the way. I can only rewind about 30 seconds, so I really hope I get lucky enough to rewind to the very beginning of this fight so I can better dodge his attacks. And if I get hit by anything, I want it to be his pellet, because the pellet doesn't do as much damage as the contact, which is really irritating when you take into account that his main fire is supposed to be his pellet. Alright. Jump, get hit by accident like a fool. Couldn't even reach it that time. I wish weapons like the cut boomerang were more effective. I wonder if I could use like a passcode to get straight to the final boss. Because genuinely, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm already so tired of this. Yeah, I wonder if I have like a stage select. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Reset. Start. There isn't a... Well, this is frustrating. Huh. Let me see. Let me think. Is it cool if I just skip to Mega Man 2 again? I don't think anybody will miss Mega Man 1. Yeah. Nobody likes Mega Man 1 anyhow. Continue. So I've taken down Quick, Wood, Metal, and Flashman. Alright, let me see about... Mega Man 2 boss order. Alright. Come on, Polygon, you can't steer me wrong. Please don't steer me wrong. That was the wrong game. Mega Man 2 boss order. So it would have gone Flash, then Quick, then Metal, then Wood, then Airman. Alright, well. Whatever you say, whatever you say, Internet Guide Man. Oh, I forgot about the little devil dudes. Okay, you guys are irritating. Why? I guess I just gotta be more patient or something. Because all I gotta do is wait for the horns to descend, really. this. Well, I guess there's always a second go around. Wait, isn't 3 a platform? How am I supposed to take this dude down? He's just on screen for too short of a time. I'm just rewinding so I can get my most recent shot at him back. We just collide at too much of a different time. Oh my gosh, I made that. Oh, I made it. Come on. Jump. Got it. Alright, you little Zeus bots. You guys can all bug off now, please. Very kindly. Bug off, please. Okay, hiding behind the cloud was not very cool. Also, the clouds just generally being here is not super cool. Yeah, like, actually, how am I supposed to see worth the darn here? Is there a way to avoid this guy? Can't help but wonder how these guys were intended to be beaten. Because they kind of just shoot out like little Galaga enemies. I know that wasn't Airman, but I think it would have been funny if they tried to psych people out by saying, "Oh hey, it's Airman," when it's actually just a completely unrelated fan robot. The nice thing is I gotta pick up that'll fill my health to the maximum. And they got rid of the arbitrary point system from the first game too. That's pretty nice. Alright, so apparently, and that's Metal Man's weapon. That's Time Stuff, or that's Flashman's weapon. There we go. W for Woodman. Oh yeah, annoying part of this. Okay. So he can blow away my leaf projectiles, meaning I can only really hit him. Okay, so I'm just doing a rewind to strategize here, because this is the best way I know to learn these bosses, other than just spamming their weaknesses and okay. That one was shot straight at me. I don't think that was very fair. Okay. Learning from my mistakes. Wait a minute. Oh, if I retry that fight after dying, I'm still not gonna have enough weapon energy. I forgot about that. So I'm gonna have to rewind to be able to use his weakness properly. still also don't quite understand how the leaf shield worked, because I thought it worked the way it did in Super Smash Bros., but I was apparently incorrect in that assumption. Alright, so seems I can only hit him every 3 attacks, which puts me in a rough spot here. I also kind of wish he didn't attack me at ground level sometimes, so I could at least, like, get a hit in while he's firing. But apparently his projectiles are also serious blocks to the leaf shield, so. I feel like being able to resist. Okay, so I can kind of spam this weapon. Just a little bit. Yes! Oh my gosh! Oh, that was so close. Alright, so I got air shooter. Alright, so, apparently I got item number 2, maybe? Question mark? Yeah, I got item number 2, because I'm playing the Rockman versions of these games, it's a little harder to understand, but I did get... Wait a minute. Okay, so next up it's Crashman. Very flash heavy, by the way. Wish there was a way I could put up an alert or something before they enter this before people enter the streams that, hey, BT dubs, you can't, or you may have sensitivity problems while watching the stream or something like that, but... Alright, Mets, I love you guys, but... Or, well, not the baseball team, I mean the enemies. You guys are fun little dudes, but I'll be so for real with y'all. The way y'all were placed was really annoying. It sounds like an alternate Tetris theme, a little bit. I think this is Crashman's theme. Crash sounds kind of, or Crashman's, or kind of sounds like a scary robot, but apparently his music tastes are all actually pretty tame. Oh, these guys again. So, while he's on the ground, he's immune to every attack, but after you... I really wish I had the charge shot so I could at least throw him off kilter. kilter a tiny bit. Or throw the Mets off kilter a little. But it seems not. It seems that I can't get that button. Okay. You are so annoying. Little cheapy guys. Good lord, y'all. Who decides to put cheapies and ladders in the same room? Because genuinely, I wonder for your mental health. Was there any way I could have avoided that at all? Other than abandoning ladder? Even abandoning ladder wasn't a super smart idea. How can I even get past these guys without getting hit? Or making them respawn in a different spot? These freaking birds. Dude. That and I wish they signified where checkpoints were better. If you send another one, oh my gosh! Kill me, kill me, kill me, please. Or actually, don't kill me. That isn't very good. I could have hit the egg first, but I didn't. It drops, and it's my problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop going down there now. You know, it doesn't quite make sense in my head why Crashman stage has you ascending into outer space and climbing a super vertical level, and Crashman in and of himself only is drill bombs. Kind of who he is, what he does, his forte, if you will. Yeah, that joke was probably really bad. But, anyways, yeah, that doesn't make quite sense to me in my head. Maybe he's called something else in a different language, but his weapon would remain the same. It's not like his weapon would be called the vertical bomb or something like that. I'm not using air shooter because air shooter is the weapon I need to beat the boss. So jump. And also, to that point, why is Crashman weak to the... Why is Crashman weak to air shooter? Because that just seems like something a sail themed or something Robot Master would be weak to. Not Crashman. Enemies. Just gotta hit him twice. Not even super hard. Just... Anyways. I debated while I was creating this version of myself whether to give him gloves or not. Because previously I had not at all given my avatar legs or shoes or anything like that. I'm climbing up this way this time, because last time it seemed like there were item pickups that I could at least kind of get to better my odds. Dear Lord Almighty, can I stay on the ladder here? This sounds like something you would put on while, like, marathoning, not like sending a super high space tower. Bruh. Why? Just, why? Why? Wait. Wrap around, get the E-tank. Then I think I'm gonna switch over to item number 3. That's not what that does. Is it item 2 that's the balloon? Oh no, item 2 flies away. Oh, there we go. Not what I meant to happen. Oh no, I flubbed it. I flubbed it so hard. Yes! Okay. I don't know what this ladder does, but I'm glad I took it. Okay. It just... These guys throw themselves at me. Okay. Kinda made me freak out internally a little bit. They just try to jump on top of me, is all. Also, why are these guys... No, it's not super common that these guys have super thematic levels or anything like that to go alongside their levels, but really? Top acting guys? No. Okay. I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Nailed it. That one was honestly really easily predictable. You know, I've seen some videos recently about some, what you call it? Alright, I got Crash Bomb. Anyways. I've got some, I was trying to imagine what I was about to say, but I just entirely forgot. Well, I know in this level I get Bubble Lead, because I refuse to believe that it is Bubble Lead. Also, this level's background kills me inside. It's like, why is it so... Why is the animation so... I shouldn't have shot the guy. Anyways. The animations just show so sheer, I guess? Forget the water makes me jump really high. I wonder why that is. Why? Do you guys like shrimp or something? Well, I know your obvious weakness. You know, know in later games I heard they let Mega Man swim. Like they give him the ability to swim. Well, that was silly of me. That was self-inflicted. It's a nice combination of precision and comfort, because the water allows you to make more mistakes. Because it allows you to get to higher places. Okay, what is the frog doing underwater? It lives most of its adult life on land. Oh Lord, not this. No. That dude dropped a 1-up. And it'd probably feel better for me right now if I drop my eyeballs into a vat of acid. Let's Crash Bomb. Where's Crash? There it is. Ah, my eyes. It may not be crazy photosensitive, no, but that animation will make anyone's eyes water. Because, goodness gracious, Capcom, what were you thinking? Making a 3-color falling water sprite cover the entire rear of the screen. Forgot I had water physics in here. I refuse to believe this dude's special weapon is bubble lead. It is bubble weed. You cannot convince me otherwise. Anyways. Time to bring out the, Giga. I like this background so much better. It reminds me of like a pool. Like a pool with the soft tiles. The soft rubber tiles, or whatever. I was so close. I can surely do this. Oh gosh. Firing made him fire. Okay, need to be more careful, obviously. Also, why are there 3 bubbles now? Literally press the button once. Yes! Oh my gosh. That was so close. Oh man. And that's Bubble Man down. Holy cow. That made me freak out a little bit. And I got Bubble Lead. Yay! I can understand why people call it Bubble Lead, because it makes Mega Man's armor gray and white and everything, but like, I just don't believe it. Alright. Time for what I've heard is the hardest level in this game. Why are you guys here again? Genuine question. Not even trying to be mean. Oh, you emerge from the holes in the walls. I need to be more attentive to that, I guess. Though, I'm sure I'll be okay. those are the earliest iteration of the spike enemies, aren't they? In, like, a lot of Mega Man 11? Oh, it's a disappearing block puzzle. Disappearing and reappearing block puzzle. You know what? I don't think I feel like doing this. I think I feel like just... item number 2. Thank you, item number 2. If it is possible for me to cheese a disappearing and reappearing block puzzle, I will do it in a heartbeat. Except for this one. This one seems too easy. Nailed it. Why? Anyways, hey, did I mention not item number 2 before? Because item number 2 doesn't fly very far, does it? I'm sure with a little patience I could chain it, or I could chain it together. Okay, that's a little insulting. There we go. Totally didn't freak out any when I saw, oh no, the blocks are disappearing and reappearing very fast. Totally not. I can just, oh, I could have just jumped over you. But you wouldn't allow that, would you? Also, why couldn't I climb? Dear Lord. Why does it knock me back onto the ladder? I'm moving left. Yes, okay, I'm leaving. I'm on the last screen before the boss. I'm gonna die and come back. Bubble lead. Not sure why it's called bubble lead, but bubble lead makes even less sense because it's see-through, and lead isn't see-through. Okay. Well, that was my intended method anyhow. I don't know why I even started firing. Bubble lead. I wasn't aware of his method of fire, so... method of fire. That's funny. Meatman, you're really just annoying, aren't you? You just seem like the most irritating little fella. Well, no, he no longer exists, so... yippee for me. And... I got... I don't remember what this weapon is called. Anyways, pink flashing, and... item number 1. Is that the platform? I don't know. Because I can't understand this Japanese text. Yeah, again, sorry, but... the screeching sound is very loud. And... Wily Castle, number 1. 5 levels. How do I get over this wall? Can I use like item number 2, or am I supposed to blow a hole through it? I'm not actually sure. Let me check. You know, it's kind of odd, in my opinion, that Okay, so I probably could have inferred this, but it's actually it's actually item number 1 that summons the platform. Don't tell me, or don't ask me why I expected to be able to stand on the barrels that are obviously colored like the background. Because I wouldn't have an answer for you. I'm just a goober like that, I guess. I forget if I can kill these things. Not without ticking away a tiny bit of damage. The platform spawning location doesn't make much sense in my head. I could probably just Metal Blade him. There we go. That's probably the first time I've used a non-item weapon in a, one of these levels. Now that he's further away, I can just at his feet. Yeah. And hello to my little item. Item number 2. I forgot that I can't just fly like that. Nor can I go up while I use the weapon, so... I could swear that I was supposed to be able to, whatchamacallit? Yeah, I can't push it any higher. Maybe it's an item number 3 thing? item 3 be usable before. So... I genuinely don't know. How am I supposed to get past here? I assumed it'd be one of my movement items or something like that. Oh, I can spawn multiple of item number 1 at once? Didn't know that. Even though I'm on a minuscule amount of item number 1. Yeah, I can. Well, now what? I'm out of item number 1. And even then, I don't know where I can even get any more weapon energy. I mean, actually, yes I do. Never mind, I'm not sure what I'm talking about. I killed him, not realizing. Oh lord. Alright, now switch to item number 1 and tank the damage. Make sure I have to reascend the tower. Maybe, but it's worth being able to use item number 1 again. I feel like I should realize that that wouldn't work. Swap over to the Mega Buster. Anyways, item number 1, item number 1, item number 1. Okay. Maybe I should have been more liberal with my uses of it. Because maybe I used it a bit high the first time. And that just kinda, one thing led to another. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, hold on. Let me see the videos playing. Because I feel like that may just be easier. Okay, so you just kind of stand on the edge of the platform. Okay. not like that. And also, I also need to stand on the edge of the flying platforms. Dear Lord, good gosh. Can I not just stand without falling? I feel like I'm doing this on purpose. Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh, I finally made it. I just swapped to the Mega Buster. Pop him a few times. Some arbitrary platforming challenges. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Okay. Oh, so it's... Oh! Okay, so it's a distance thing. I need to make it a certain distance first, and then... Alright, so... Oh yeah, sorry again for the photosensitivity, people. Yeah, and this dude in the eyeballs on breathing. Yeah, sorry again. I really didn't think about that. Well, I guess that's why they give us a turbo button? Question mark? I'm really not sure. Alright, let's keep going. Wily stage number 2. Oh yeah, and the fact that Quick Boomerang has basically 0 energy usage is also pretty satisfying. Don't mean to make food jokes every time I say that. Yeah, I may rewind to the beginning of the level because there's that one item pickup there. This might take a second. Or, I realized that just a moment ago, there was a weapon pickup there too. So now I can just kind of... I'm gonna have to kill these guys first. Anyway, sorry it took me a second. I needed to, my younger brother asked me something. Anyways, now, item number 2 time, get away before it can hit me. Because that was so close. How do I get through these walls? Is it a crash bomb? Oh wow, they really just love flaunting the fact that you had an easier path. You saved weapon energy in your face, didn't you? Or don't they? Okay. They couldn't have used these in Drillman's level? That's so much cooler! Anyways, guess I was... Really, Wily? Is this really necessary? I mean, you're only trying to stop one little robot. Come on, let me up. Oh, it's probably an item number 3 thing, actually. Because item number 3 lets you climb walls. Yeah, that was much easier than item number 1. Plus, number 1 looked like it was kind of shoved in the wall there, so didn't realize it was about to come down on me. Ah, screw it. Just realized the pun I accidentally made. Ah, forget it. I'm not going to get that. Anyways, now what? Oh, is it this thing? That's honestly pretty easy. Or it seems very easy. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Get over here! Okay. This time, it was right over next to where I was standing. And it happened again. I feel like it would have made it more difficult if they made it to where you couldn't stand on the blocks from the parts of the robot that had disappeared. Sorry again for the photosensitive ones, but yeah, I can't help it. If I want to keep making progress, it's gonna be a little tough on the photosensitive people. Alright, so, sorry to interrupt my gameplay and everything, but I really need to go use the restroom. I will be right back. Just give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back then. Alright, adios. Hey everybody, sorry, I'm back. Took me a minute. Also grabbed myself something to drink and fed my dogs, so it took a second or two longer than I wanted it to, but gave myself a quick break and everything. Alright, anyways. Let's do this. Wily Castle, Stage 3. Honestly, not the most difficult thing I've ever seen. So far. Just gotta keep moving, I guess. Is this gonna be the level with the boss refights in it? I think it is going to be. Haha, get erased. Dumb robot. Alright. Oh no, this is the Guts tank. That fires mechs? Yeah, I don't understand this thing. Or its collision, for that matter. I'm gonna restart the fight. My bad. I was worried I got some of my drink on the, on my microphone. Because it's a, headset mic. Give me 1 second. Guts tank weakness. The quick boomerang. Alright. Well, I feel like I should have seen that coming, honestly. There we go. Sorry again for the photosensitive folks out there. If any of you guys have ever tried the Joyba drinks before, they are so good, man. Oh my goodness. If they would be willing to sponsor me, I would gladly take that offer. Alright, refill my quick boomerang. And let's say Crash Bomb. Just gonna use the oh wait, no, because that was the second to last level. I need the very last level. Or the very last level is always the boss refights. Alright, so I'm gonna fall down. Honestly, from the environment, I could swear that this was an underwater section. Maybe it's just the blue color coordination? Or at least the way my brain coordinates the color blue. I just had an idea. An epiphany, if you will. I just land this way. Come down here, grab the 1-up. And why did Japan get all the good art of Mega Man back in the day? Because, I mean, nowadays it's shared internationally, but Mega Man Classic? Oh, that was terrifying. What in the world? Oh, this is real funny, Wily. Just real comical here. Anyways. Alright. Let's just keep going. Let me guess. Platform disappears. Well, instant death hits is not super fun to combine with Death Pit. It's not super fun to combine with, not super fun to combine with blocks that seem to be there but aren't actually there. Although I'm glad I have the rewind button feature readily available for this. And how was I expected to know that I'd be doing that? Jump and land. Perfect. I should know to not just throw myself careening off a cliff like that. Alright, so just gotta wait for my ride to get here, y'all. I'm just waiting for my ride to get here. Can you all chill the frick out? I know what you did, platform. You disgust me. I don't know what I'm on about, y'all. I can't be losing it this soon into the series. I mean, like, come on. Can you please come here, platform? That would be kind of you. Oh my gosh. If I did not catch myself there, I would have been so sad. Get out. Get out me way. Stupid goober. Alright. I'm just gonna walk past these guys. Cause like, I have an E-tank anyhow, it's not like I'm... Anyways. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know why I equipped air shooter there. That was entirely unnecessary. Oh, okay. So, no, that's bubble. I need crash bomb. I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to dodge these guys' attacks. Okay, so it has to be Crash Bomb. Wish I knew that beforehand. I'm gonna swap to item number 1. Alright. Wait for it to disappear. I'm an idiot. How do I get back up there? You can't just wrap around. I'm all out of item number 1. I guess there's always item number 3. Switch back to Crash Bomb. I can't fire Crash Bomb anymore because I'm out of weapon energy. So, that throws a wrench in things. A major wrench. Because I can't fire Crash Bomb anymore. I'm gonna have to rewind a little bit. I got it. That's my plan. So, the ones in the top right, or the top left corner, the one where those two are directly adjacent to one another. So, I shoot this one. I switch over to item number 3, because I have more energy with item number 3. I switch back over to Crash Bomb. Oh, to goodness. Can I hit it with another weapon? Alright, so... Oh, so I was screwed over from the beginning. Okay. Maybe I should have saved or something. Okay, I have enough lives. I'm just gonna hope to goodness it refills my weapon energy. Come on, Crash Bomb, and it's almost empty. Okay. Did they think at all to give me an item pickup before this fight? No, so I'm gonna have to make my way back to... Alright. Swap to Crash Bomb, avoid that Net's attacks. Switch over to the Mega Buster. That one didn't drop anything. This is a spike pit room, so not super useless, or not super useful there. So So I'm gonna need to refill my weapon energy entirely to be able to in order to finish the fight. I just made a terrible mistake. So, I've made a realization. Either I've been getting super lucky, or the bottommost Met will always drop a weapon energy. It does! That or I'm just crazy lucky. Because if I'm crazy lucky, that means something must be wrong. I hope you guys are enjoying my new look here, because it took me a while to put together. It because well, the helmet was kind of hard to sculpt. Okay, so that's it. I was just getting really lucky. I mean, it's so out of the ordinary for me. I couldn't tell whether I was getting lucky or I actually... or it was an intended game feature. Super Fighting Robot. Okay, that should be enough to refill my crash energy. That is. Anyways, now with that out of the way, are you gonna give me heals or am I gonna have to die? I think I may have to die. Wait. Well, that's not very nice. Oh boy. Oh dear lord. Oh. Sorry. 1 second. I got some of my drink on my hand. Anyways, I'm back. Alright, so. Alright, so. Okay. Okay. Hop off here and get hit in the process. Unintentionally. Snow Girl, what are you doing? Sorry, I had realized that my dog was underneath my feet and I was just like, Silly dog. The ladders in this game are super frustrating. Because it's just like, a lot of these, or a lot of said ladders, lead down into rooms that, drop straight down, and the fastest way to descend these ladders is to jump off of them. Which is entirely unfeasible if you want to have any semblance of sanity. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, it's this room again. Up, down, all around. I screwed up. Alright, so... why isn't the save immediately before the boss room? Alright. Trying to remember what each of these weapons do. You know, I think it's funny they call it leaf shield. It's not much of a shield. It's more just leaves. Yeah, honestly, I think this may be a tiny bit unfair. You know, oh boy. If only I still had... Wait a minute. If only I still had, or I had the slide. That would be so much easier. Forget I don't have to be actively present when my weapon is used. Doesn't blow up through walls. I refuse to give up on this attempt. Pardon my silence here, y'all. I'm just trying to figure out how I can go about this. Because I don't have any E-tanks remaining. Retrying would force me to... Retrying would force me to... Oh, great. I hadn't realized that they were fully charging. This game totally screwed me over because of the fact that I couldn't friggin'... I'm trying to think here, and I can't hardly think. I read about this on the article I was reading about this game, and I'll be honest, I can't. Oh, I'm doing this for no reason, aren't I? Nope. I was doing it for a reason, and that reason is the fact that alright. Last one. Nailed it. Sorry again for the flashing lights, everybody. I feel like I have to say this every boss in this castle. Anyways, Anyways. Alright. Now is the boss rematch area. Oh. So this is Flash Stopper. I'm so glad so many people, or so many enemies are here are weak to Metal Blade. Is that what it's called? I don't remember. Alright, so. Alright. Thank goodness for the strategy wiki, because this makes it so much easier. Alright, so. So, Heatman is up top. So, Heatman is top left, weak to bubbleweed. I can do that really easily, actually. I can do that. I would have been so sad if they actually were wrong about the layout of this little stage here. Anyways. Thank you, and back I go. Alright, so after that, the bottom is weak, or the middle on the left is Airman. May as well get him out of the way. I mean, Leaf Shield is kinda useless everywhere else. And plus the room I'm in, I can't tell if that makes it, easier or harder. Okay. What in the world am I supposed to do against this pattern? Pray to goodness he gets a different one, that's what. Pray to goodness he gets a different one and cry, is what I mean. Ah, so close. Alright, just gotta thread the needle. Thread the needle. That or just... Okay, how in the actual heck am I supposed to dodge that one? Cry? Again? Seems about right. Yep, cry. Wait. Time to pretend I'm good at video games. Sets. I think this is the only boss that the strat doesn't work on. Simply because of the fact that it takes too darn long. Okay. Well, it still saves the fact that I've completed those two, doesn't it? Or that one. Yeah. Because... Oh. Yeah, I've got to rewind here. This is annoying. know what'd be so nice right now? I didn't want to freaking... If I could re-roll these tornado patterns. Except, for some reason, this one keeps popping up. Is there a way I could maybe jump through before they start moving? That's the ticket. And I whiffed my only opportunity to hit him. Oh my gosh, I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh, thank goodness. Anyways, so, Woodman, right. Woodman is bottom left. Weak to Metal Blade. Air Shooter? It recommends I use Air Shooter at point blank? Okay. Well, whatever you say. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use Metal Blade, actually. Or Atomic Fire, apparently. Atomic Fire is, apparently also really effective. Except it isn't... It isn't A. Is it? It isn't Q. It isn't B. It isn't... It is. It's H. Because of Heat Man. I forgot about that. Okay. I don't remember pausing for that long. Anyways. Can we just go to the start of the fight, please? I really don't want to take this long just sitting here doing nothing. Alright. Heat Man. Alright, so should have used Atomic Fire more sparingly. And also charged it up more. Because Okay, I may just take a second. Because, I'll be honest, the rewind feature in this game, and the fact that it is in real time, has always disoriented me. So, okay. Let's try that again. From the top. I don't get why I can't blow away Leafman's leaves, and yet he can blow away my and yet Airman can blow away my leaf shield. That seems very unfair. Why isn't Woodman weak to, or why isn't Woodman damaged by his own leaf shield projectiles? I mean, it's clear that they hurt us well enough. Why can't they hurt him? In fact, I'd prefer if they could hurt him. I hate this stupid boss. I hate him so much. Oh my gosh, he's fine. No. I didn't pick up the healing item. Okay. Bubble Man. Bubble Man. Metal blades. Okay, got it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Really did not mean to do that. Anyways, metal blade. I think this game really does. Does anybody even like Metal Man? Because I know very few people who... or I've heard of very few people, at the very least, who actually like this guy. And he's dead. Finally. Oh, man. Okay, so, from there... Quickman. Oh, I'm out of Flash Stopper. That's really not good. I think I'll just skip him and go to Crashman. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Metal Man. Alright, so... switch over to Metal Blade. Because Metal Man's actually weak to his own weapon, funnily enough. 2? Oh my gosh. That's psycho. Alright, now Flashman. Still a Metal Blade. Because I'm probably not definitely out of trying to time up my jumps with his that was really easy. I probably could have spammed that in the first place. Okay. Didn't know he's immune to Metal Blade. I'm just gonna shoot him. Dear Lord, oh my gosh. You know what? I think I'm willing to take a loss here. Because, honestly... Quick Man. Definitely most difficult. Also vulnerable to air shooter. Don't have a lot of that, but I'll hit him the best I can. Okay. From the top. Man, Quick Man, definitely the hardest enemy here. He jumped right on top of me. I really do not like this guy. Oh my gosh. Worth a shot, I guess. Just kidding. No, it's not. Anyways. Just gonna use the normal Mega Buster. No other gimmicks, just pew pew. Dear Lord, can you please just lay off the caffeine for a second? You know, not inappropriate, but... or not to be inappropriate, but I bet there's another reason why they call you Quick Man. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is so annoying. give it another go, shall we? I will beat at least the boss refights. You know, what would make this fight in infinite times easier? If this dude would lay the frig off for like half a second. Like I can get him down to a certain amount, and then he murders me before I can land another shot. Oh yeah, again, weak metal blades. What about Crash Bomber? I actually don't know. You know what? I think this is where I call it for the evening. I'm so tired of trying to fight these guys. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, well, I hope y'all all enjoyed. Even if I didn't near the end. It's okay. I'll get them next time. And until then, adios. Bye.